Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Need to Know News, hosted by me, Temperistic. A few things to talk about this week. First thing is TeamBeyond.net. As you know, they are the main source of where I get my news from. They have been posting a good amount of articles with Halo involved. They gave you all the information for Halo, what's going to be in it. We already know that's going to be 60 frames per second. We already know that it's going to be 1080p dedicated to servers. You're going to get Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, early access to Halo 5 beta, and you're going to get a movie all for $60 within the Halo Master Chief Collection. They did a little article called "Why Halo 5 Needs to Succeed in Esports," and they just talk about what why Halo was at its top peak in 2009. With all these sponsors, you had Old Spice, you had Dr. Pepper, you had Hot Pockets, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it was when the main stage was compacted with all the bleachers and stuff before they had the chairs, and when Halo was dying off, and then they had the last stream for Halo 4 in 2012 in Dallas. And just what we need for competitive gameplay, by the time it rolls around November 11th, 2014, we need them to keep their promise that they said that it's going to be the same, other than 6 maps remastered. They did say that there is not going to be a spectator mode in Halo the Master Chief Collection. They said that I don't know why they said the reason. Bravo just explained in this Q&A that he did for the community. They asked him a bunch of questions and he answered them. One of the questions was, "Is there going to be a spectator mode?" And he said that because of the game being on the Xbox One and Twitch being installed on the Xbox One, everybody has the capability of live streaming from the Xbox. So with that said, he said that they're really putting all their trust in the Twitch app and the website rather than making a spectator mode. He said that he understands how important it is, but right now he just said that it's easier for them to focus on just making sure that Twitch works on the Xbox One, and everybody has the ability to do that. So broadcasters can go to their Twitch channel or whatever. So you don't have to go out and buy a pretty expensive capture card. You don't have to buy a capture card at all. You just have to download the free Twitch app on Xbox One, and then you'll be able to stream from your Xbox. You don't even need a webcam because your Kinect has a webcam installed into it. But the only thing I've had problems with the Xbox One streaming from it is that it gets laggy from time to time compared to me streaming from the website, where it's not really laggy at all. So if they fix that problem, then I'd say I'm all for it. But it is more convenient for the fans playing the game for the game to have a spectator mode. But we can only hope that it's going to be in Halo 5 Guardians. And if we did have a spectator mode in Halo Master Chief Collection, that means they would have to make it available for every single Halo, and that might be really time consuming, and it might delay the game. And Halo 2, it didn't have a spectator mode. Halo 1 didn't have a spectator mode, and Halo 3 didn't. And look how successful those games were. So we don't really need a spectator mode at this point in time. We really don't. The article just talks about what Halo needs, and we need clan versus clan matches would be awesome. It's very competitive, and MLG needs to pick it up. I'm 99.9% sure that MLG is going to pick up the game. It wouldn't make sense if they didn't, because it's exactly the game that made them tons of money, made them the company that they are today, back in 2004 when they first picked up Halo 2. And then they talked about Master Chief Collection release date for Europe, how, in America and wherever else, November 14th is going to be the release date for the Halo Master Chief Collection. And on November 17th, that's going to be the date for Europe to be able to get the Master Chief Collection. So for all you Europeans out there, you're not going to be able to get the game until 3 days after its initial release. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe some kind of shipping thing, but Dana, you just said on Twitter that it's not going to be coming out until November 14th for Europeans. And then how Halo brought arena shooter gameplay to consoles. They talked about Halo 1, how its simplicity kind of compared to Quake Live. How you start out with a primary weapon, and then you have your secondary 3-shot pistol in Halo 1, and then Quake, you start off with one weapon, your assault rifle, and it's just really balanced. And simplicity back in that age really mattered, that heavy simplicity, because you didn't need anything else for competitive play. Quake 3 released in 1999, and Halo released in 2001. So they're just talking about how Halo has some really similar things. Being on the Xbox and being on the PC. Um, Starting weapons, power ups, pretty much the same. Power ups you had just camo and overshield. Starting weapons, you had the assault rifle, the pistol. That's pretty much it. Weapons on the map, sniper rifle, rocket launcher, shotgun. The movement speed was perfect. Not too, of course, in Quake, they made it really fast just because you can move faster on the keyboard than you can on the controller because you've got your arrow keys and you can just press the space bar a million times to jump as many times as you want. Talked about the core multiplayer concept, building Quake, and then when they are gonna be making Halo 5 Guardians, what needs to stay the same, and they made a trailer through 3 with the arena trailer showing that it's gonna be more fast paced and do a competitive style, and I really hope that's true because that's what we need for Halo to stay on the circuit for as long as it possibly can. But I think we're good. Comparing this new Halo to StarCraft 2, League of Legends, Dota 2, and Ultra Super Street Fighter 4, all games that are already successful and have sponsors, TV shows. I don't know how successful Halo 5 is going to be. We just have to find out and see. But it's going to be interesting when Halo Master Chief Collection comes out, how popular Halo 2 is going to be compared to how popular it was back in, between 2004 and 2007, when it was, bringing Halo into life for everybody. And then, like I said, the Master Chief Collection Q&A by Bravo. What about the new Halo 2 Anniversary engine for multiplayer? Will the Anniversary maps be included in the Halo 2 rotation? He says that the Halo 2 Anniversary will have dedicated experiences in matchmaking at launch, and then they'll have more to share on playlist specifics later this summer. A couple other questions that are pretty important. What version of Halo 2 will be included? Is it pre-patch multiplayer? And he said that we are making huge investments to deliver a premium experience at 1080p, 60 frames per second. Having said that, the original game had a lot of dependencies running at 30 frames per second, so they're focusing on making Halo 2 play the way it did post-patch, and then the gameplay will be how you remembered it. Of course, you can press the back button to go to the old graphics, and then you can press it again to go to the 2014 graphics. And then he said, Blurrin said, will you be adding a spectator mode to the Master Chief Collection? He said, by leveraging the Xbox One platform, we're able to take advantage of Twitch functionality to provide a spectator experience that will allow online players to stream their matches, speed runs, forge sessions, and more. However, there is not a dedicated in-game specific spectator mode. While we understand the importance and versatility of a dedicated spectating system, we're confident that Twitch functionality will make it easier for anyone to share gameplay at any time while playing the Master Chief Collection. There is not going to be join in progress for any of the Halo games. Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4 will not have join in progress. That's a definite plus. You're still going to be able to play local co-op and campaign with your friends. Statistics from the previous games, rank, armor combinations, will they carry over to the new titles? Players will be starting fresh in terms of rank, stats, armor, and more on Xbox One. We'll have more specifics at a later date. And then the last question was, will Halo 2 Anniversary have button combos such as BXR? And then he said some of them may work and then others may not work just because they are revamping the engine and making it better for those 6 modified maps that they're, making the graphics look better and everything. So that's not the whole entire Q&A. If you want to check it out, I'll put all the links, including for these articles that are a long read in the description so you can check it out. And then that's it for the Halo news. ESL 1 Clone 2014 Counter-Strike Go Championship is going to be happening August 14th through the 17th. It's going to be having its second $250,000 Counter-Strike Global Offensive Tournament. It's going to be at Gamescom 2014, one of the Europe's largest gaming expos. The event is following the ESL 1 tournament from IEM Katowice earlier this year, which saw record attendance and online viewership for a major Counter-Strike Global Offensive Tournament. The top 8 teams from IEM Katowice have already received invites to the event, which include Virtus.pro, Ninjas in Pajamas, Team Dignitas, Team Global, Complexity Gaming Hellraisers, Team LDLC.com, and then Fnatic. And then the other 8 teams are going to be, doing the qualifier. They're going to get 6 teams from Europe, 1 team from North America, and 1 team from Oceania / Australia. The 16 teams will battle out for a community-funded $250,000 prize pool, with first place taking home $100,000. So if you're interested in watching a Counter-Strike tournament, then be sure to tune in. This picture here, it shows in a kind of reminds me, not as big as South Korea StarCraft tournament, but it's a pretty huge arena. Definitely double the size of a Major League Gaming tournament at least. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is going to be coming out this year, November 4th, 2014, and that's going to be 7 days. I believe that 7 days before Halo: The Master Chief Collection comes out, and they are going to be bringing back Capture the Flag for Advanced Warfare. There's a picture here, and Capture the Flag was the game type being played, and it was a fan favorite that for whatever reason Infinity Ward did not add it in Call of Duty Ghosts, and they didn't add it in Hardpoint, and they added it in Blitz, and fans didn't really like that compared to Hardpoint and Capture the Flag, but Capture the Flag was first introduced to the Call of Duty franchise by Infinity Ward back in 2005 with Call of Duty 2. On the original Xbox and on the 360, and then every other Call of Duty game since then featured the game type until Call of Duty Ghosts. And they said that they're going to be bringing it back, so that's pretty cool. This is probably going to be the first Call of Duty I'm not going to buy. Actually, I didn't buy Black Ops. I didn't buy World at War. But I buy most Call of Duties, but just because I'm going to be focusing a lot on Halo, I'm not going to be buying this one, but it still looks like a pretty good game. It does kind of feel like they're going to be adding some stupid stuff to it just from the trailer, exoskeletons, something. These weird grenades that just don't need to be in the game, Why can't you just keep a normal frag grenade? Keep it simple, you got to add these grenades that can, see through walls or shoot for you or whatever, but, it's whatever. Anyways, guys, that's all the need-to-know news I got for you guys today. Be sure to like, favorite, comment, share, subscribe so other people can see it, make this channel grow, and I'll be putting out more content for you guys. If you want more news, if you want less news, let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to be doing a loot. I just got my loot crate yesterday, so I'm going to be doing that video today, hopefully, sometime after I watch the World Cup. USA is going to be taking on Portugal in about a little while. Like 40 minutes from this video. So that's about it, guys. I will see you next time, and go USA. Peace out.